Stakeholders at the just concluded 12th Annual National Workshop and Conference of the English Language Teachers Association of Nigeria, ELTAN, have called on policymakers to carry English language teachers along while making policies that concern them. The workshop cum conference organized by ELTAN in conjunction with Departments of English, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University, Mariam, took place at the university. ABS Education correspondent Queen Anibogo has the details.
In attendance, members of the association from all over Nigeria and representatives of British Council. The theme of the conference was English Language Pedagogy, a bridge between policy and practice in Nigeria. In his welcome address, Vice-Chancellor of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University, Professor Greg Nwakobi, represented by his Deputy Vice-Chancellor in charge of administration, Professor Matthias Angante, described the theme of the conference as apt and called for the need to revisit the pedagogy of teaching English language, saying that this will help reduce drastically the phobia towards English language as a cause.
Another aspect of the conference is the ability to transfer the knowledge acquired to others and not giving them to serve. By doing so, the effect will be felt by many over time.
The convener and national president of ELTAN, Professor Inyere Ken Maduako, explained that the association is a non-profit academic organization for English language teachers at all levels with the mission to promote teaching of English language and literature in Nigeria and to jointly tackle problems that have common interest from different angles. She called for more people to join ELTAN to enjoy the numerous benefits available, even as she expressed hope that the paper presenters would give participants tips for teaching English language better.
Our mission statement and vision has been to promote the study of teaching of English language and literature in English and to jointly tackle problems that are of common interest through different channels.
The chairman on the occasion, and Accountant General of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwudi Okoli, pointed out that the importance of English language and the scheme of things to re-strategize and improve on the language cannot be overemphasized, and called on policymakers to include English language teachers in their policy making. In his lead paper presentation, Professor Onyemechi Mba from the Department of Linguistics, Igbo and other Nigerian languages, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, said English language pedagogy in Nigeria should be adjusted to the current global disposition of teaching foreign languages for wider and international communication and the indigenous languages to promote Nigerian national sensibilities and ethos. Professor Fidelia Moore of the Coast City University, Enugu, represented by Dr. Scholastica Mba, who spoke on the paper titled Literature, Culture and the New Media in Nigerian Novels, said English is the language of Nigerian novels, and without English language, there cannot be the new media. In their separate remarks, the Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chuma Ude, represented by the Director of Higher Education, Mrs. Oyibo Alo, and Head of Department of English, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University, Dr. Fidelia Okeke, appreciated Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his education-friendly disposition, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nwakobi, for his efforts towards the conference, and all that contributed in making the event a huge success. Professor Echezona Ifejurika was the chairman, local organizing committee of the conference, which ended with an 8-point communique, which, among other things, called for the provision of quality education for all and the integration of technology, multilingualism, and cultural diversity in English language. Queen Anibogo, ABS News.